Yeah,
Smell this. Yeah, you could have had you right there.
Yeah, she's going. I'm thinking like 1950.
Hello, Dog Days. Woo! Are you guys ready for some live comedy tonight? Yes. You already know what I'm gonna say, right? That's the first round of applause excitement after this whole COVID thing. You're going out in public for a comedy show, and that's all you got for me? Are you guys excited for some comedy tonight? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, there we go. Even outside, you guys make some noise. I love it. I'm glad to be back. This feels so amazing to be back. I feel like Kitsap luckily wasn't hit as hard as other counties, so we're very grateful for that. We're able to get a head start with doing things again out here. I dusted off all the gear. I actually didn't forget to bring anything, which was cool. So that's awesome. And I also want to let you know that tonight we are raising money for Campaign Zero. It's a nonprofit organization to end police brutality. So thank you very much if you're out here to support that. Everything that goes into this jar right here, this Comedy and Kitsap jar, will be going towards that nonprofit tonight. Not only that, but every dollar of every pint that is sold tonight will also go to that campaign. And I will personally match whatever number that is tonight. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. And I just, take it easy on the drinks tonight, huh? Yeah. I'm still a little broke, but it's so great to be back. I love this. This is exciting. Baby, you got that envelope? Oh, okay. Well, in here is an envelope that John Ludwig personally donated worth $40, wherever John is. So let's give it up for John. $40 to the Campaign Zero to end police brutality. So that's awesome. Yeah, go John. All right. So I just want to say, are there any military here tonight? Any military? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? That's weird. We're in a military town. Okay, whatever. Starting off hot with a great military joke. No, but seriously, I noticed this trend in Kitsap County with shitty drivers that have a red sticker on their back window. Little small square red sticker. I was like, what is it about every shitty driver having this red sticker on their car? 6 months later, I found out why. Apparently, that's the sticker for active military. Yeah, so that makes sense, right? Because a lot of people from out of town, so they don't understand Washington rules, so they just drive wherever. That made no sense. Yeah, that made no sense. Yeah, I know. Starting off hot. Something else I'm really excited about, you guys. I'm excited about COVID babies. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Let me tell you what COVID babies is. I think you guys might know. COVID babies is all of the babies born 9 months from when the quarantine started, which is going to be about New Year's, okay? So you're going to see an influx of fucking COVID babies around New Year's time, and those are going to be COVID babies, and I bet you they're going to come out with huge foreheads, right? It's going to be lopsided foreheads, too. It's not even going to look good because of all the social media that people have been spending time on, so it's going to result in big foreheads somehow. I don't know. They're also going to be born with like 6 legs and 4 arms and shit, right? From all the drugs that people do during the quarantine. I don't know about you guys, but I've been upping my drug intake since quarantine started. Don't tell me I'm the only one, right? And the COVID babies, some of them are going to come out looking all bruised already. It's not going to be jaundice. It's going to be because of all the domestic violence that has occurred as well. So, yeah. Okay. Bad joke. Sorry. I will say domestic violence is real. It's legit. It did happen a lot more because of the quarantine. And also, if you have time down the road, please consider donating to that cause as well. That is a serious thing. It did hit here locally. We're not going to go into that, but it was a very sad thing. So please take care of each other, people. I'm trying to make up for that bad joke. Sorry. Oh, it's good to be back. Yeah, woo, yeah. So my girlfriend and I, we weren't sure going into quarantine how things were going to pan out. We weren't sure if we were going to get tired of each other or if we were going to enjoy each other even more. But one thing we did agree upon is we were going to change up things in the bedroom a little bit. We're going to get a little frisky, if you know what I mean. Right? Yeah. So I asked her, I was like, what's your fantasy? Just give me one fantasy, I'll make sure to fulfill it. Something you've always wanted to do, right? She goes, you know what? I've always wanted to have like lingerie and somebody just rip it off of me during sex. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. I'm down with that, right? So I got her some $15 lingerie on Amazon, right? You know, because I'm a broke motherfucker. I can't spend too much if I'm going to be ripping it up. So it comes time. We're getting ready to do the act, and it comes time for me to actually rip it off, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm just, oh, and the reason why is because I'm broke. I spent $15 on this. I couldn't even fulfill the fantasy. And I thought to myself, too, I was like, if I'm going to rip this up, I'm going to need another stimulus check. So, yeah, I'm ready for that second stimulus check so I can get a little freaky in the bedroom. I'll tell you that right now. But here's the fucked up thing about it is I ended up coming on it and ruining it because of the kind of fabric it is. All right, another bad joke. All right, moving on. Seemed more worth it. I don't know why. It's weird. You know, people know this about men. I consider myself lucky to be a man, mostly because I wouldn't want to be a straight woman trying to look for a good man because I feel like there's a lot of bad ones out there. But I'm glad to be a man. One of the main reasons is I do notice in a long-term relationship that the ratio of orgasms is a little lopsided, right? I try to make up for it by doing nice things like doing dishes, taking out trash, all this other good shit, right? Make up for it a little bit. But my girlfriend, she's called it now. Joe, can we do it special tonight? And I'm like, what do you mean special? She's like, I want one of those special occasion orgasms. And I was like, special occasion orgasm? What's that? She's like, you know, it's been about 6 months, so I'm about due for a special occasion orgasm. I was like, oh shit, that's what you're calling it now? Oh man, I'm bad. So bad. I need to do more dishes. My point is, people, do you remember back in the day when you could call somebody a cum bucket and nobody got offended? Oh yeah, you may not look like it, but I was born in 1980. So I'm one of the dying generations of remembering what it's like to not have internet. Right? That's huge, man. That's huge. We are totally. Everybody else after us is born into the social media and the internet. I feel bad for those people. They're gonna come out looking worse than COVID babies.
I do a play.
All right, yeah, woo! This is good. This is good. Right where I left off 3 months ago, not making you laugh on my callback joke. Jesus Christ, Joe. Jesus Christ. We got a great show tonight. We're going to get this show started for you. I'm just your host tonight. Thank you very much for coming out and supporting this cause we're doing to end police brutality. Give it up for yourself for coming out on time, sitting down, getting a seat. Yes! We're doing comedy again in Kitsap. Feels good.